Hello students, today we are going to start Standard 7th Science subject 4th chapter Nutrition in Living Organism. Now in this we will study the different parts and different types. Now first we will see what is nutrition. Nutrition, as you can see in this picture, the fruits and vegetable which we intake, that means the food which we intake and used by the body, that is nutrition. Now the word is, what is foodstuff? The foodstuff are the substance which are ingested, digested and assimilated to give energy, help in growth and building health of our body, that is foodstuff. As you can see here, foodstuffs. The process of intake of food, that means when we intake food and when we do work, that means the energy is utilized by the body. Next part, the need of nutrition. The four types there will be. First point, to supply the energy required for doing work. That means when we do work, at that time we need energy. Second, growth and development of the body. In this, when the body grows, at that time we need nutrition to grow our body. Third, to repair the damaged cell and repair tissue. That means when we got hurt or we injured ourselves, at that time we need to take food, to take healthy food for repairing our tissue. Fourth point, to fight disease. For fighting disease, at that time also we need to intake nutrition. The next topic will be macronutrients and micronutrients. In this picture, the first is macronutrient. In this, the nutrients like carbohydrates, proteins and fats are required in large quantity. These are called macronutrients. Macro, the word only macro means large. The three things which is largely required, that is carbohydrate, fat and protein. In this, micronutrients, the minerals and vitamins are required in small quantity. These are called macronutrients. That means which is the micronutrients only, the word is small quantity. The two will be there, that is mineral and vitamin, that will be used in the small quantity, that is micronutrients. So the next topic is autotrophic nutrition. Some organisms can produce their own food and thus nourish themselves. These are called autotrophic nutrition. That means the plant which prepare their own food with the help of sunlight, that is called as autotrophic nutrition. As you can see in this picture. The second, the heterotrophic nutrition. Some organisms depend on the other plant or animals of their food. These are called heterotrophic nutrition. That means the animal or plant which depends on the other, that is called as heterotrophic nutrition, as you can see in these pictures. Autotrophic plants. Photosynthesis, we will see. The plant also need food for their growth. They can produce their own food with the help of sunlight and chlorophyll. Plant make their food in their leaves using water and nutrition from the soil and carbon dioxide from the air. This process is called photosynthesis. Now sunlight. The sun helps plant to grow by providing energy for process of photosynthesis. Plant convert light energy into chemical energy and store it in the form of food. That means plant get energy with the help of sun, and with the help of sun they prepare their food, and this process is called as photosynthesis. Now water, mineral and salt, where it is present under the ground, that means in the soil, there are absorbed by root from the soil and then stem transport them to the leaf. That means under the ground there is water and mineral, and the root is absorbed by it and they give to the other parts. Now in the leaf there is the small opening called as stomata, that means which we can't see by our naked eyes. Now what is stomata? The leaf having a microscopic opening is called the stomata, through which they take in the carbon dioxide from the air, which we can't see by our naked eyes. That is present stomata, which you can see in this picture. Now chloroplast. What is chloroplast? It is an organelle within the cell of the plant. This chloroplast present in the leaf contain chlorophyll. That means in the chloroplast, chlorophyll is present. The green color pigment, that is the chlorophyll, which you can see in this picture how the chloroplast look. Now what is chlorophyll? It is a green pigment present in a green plant. The chloroplast present in the leaf contain chlorophyll, which absorb sunlight, helping to convert carbon dioxide and water into food. That I told you, chloroplast is a green color pigment which is present on leaves. They convert carbon dioxide and water into food in the form of fruits. Now this process we will see, photosynthesis process, is in the form of sunlight. Plant needs sunlight for energy to prepare their food. Carbon dioxide is present in the air which they need, and water. Carbon dioxide, you know, which is present in the air, and the plant need it because the leaves having a stomata with the small opening which is there, and they intake it and they prepare their food. Formula is CO2. Now water, you know, which is present under the ground, the root which sucks it, that is H2O, and with the help of sunlight they prepare their food by the help of chlorophyll, which is present on the leaf, the green color structure. And in this process they will give you the glucose. Glucose formula will be C6H12O6, and plus oxygen they will give you, which we inhale, and carbon dioxide gives it. So this is the balance equation of photosynthesis process, or you can say balanced photosynthesis equation. The next will be actual what is photosynthesis. With the help of sunlight and chlorophyll, plants make their food in their leaves using water and nutrition from the soil and carbon dioxide from the air. This process is called photosynthesis. Now transport system in plant. Now how the water is transported to the all part of plants? With the help of xylem and phloem. First we will see the xylem. What is the duty of xylem? It is a tube in a plant stem that carry water and mineral from the root to all aerial part of the plant. That means xylem which carry all water and mineral to all parts of the plant. And what the phloems do? Phloem is the next, that is support the stem of the plant. As you can see in this picture, the xylem and phloem. Now xylem, we will see, xylem is the living tissue made by the small tubes. The phloem transport the food from the leaf to the other part of the plant, where it is either consumed or stored. That will be consumed by them, or they can store in the form of fruits, which I already told you. So that means xylem and phloem, which helps the plant to transport it, to transport water, minerals and nutrition to all parts of the plant. That is transport system in plants. The next will be biological fixation of nitrogen. That means nitrogen is not present, nitrogen is present, but plant does not take nitrogen directly like they take carbon dioxide. So how the plant which need nitrogen, how they take? You have to be remember that protein are made from carbon, hydrogen, oxygen and nitrogen. That protein plant will need the nitrogen. So where they will take, the nitrogen is present in the air, 78% nitrogen is present. So underground you can see here the roots. In the roots, the rhizobium bacteria which is present, as you can see here the green color structure, that is rhizobium bacteria which is there. This bacteria helps nitrogen to convert into nitrate compound, and that nitrate compound will take this root, absorb this, and that is taken to the protein plant, which the plants which need protein. The different types of microorganisms: rhizobium microorganisms and azotobacteria. Like rhizobium, the another bacteria is rhizobium bacteria. This microorganisms is present in the soil. They also convert atmospheric nitrogen into nitrates, that I told you. In the atmosphere, nitrogen it forms into nitrate. The next topic will be the same, the biological fixation. Like that only, the second part will be atmospheric fixation of nitrogen. Now in this atmospheric fixation, the lightning occur in the rainy season. As you know, the lightning occur, it causes atmospheric nitrogen and oxygen to react with each other to form nitric oxide. That means NO2 is formed, which is again oxidized to form nitrogen dioxide. That means NO2 is formed. The nitrogen dioxide dissolve in rainwater and is converted into nitric acid. Nitric acid means HNO3, which get added to the soil along with the rainwater. That means with the help of rainwater, the nitric oxide which absorbed by the ground. This acid react with different minerals in the soil and convert into salt, and this will react with the acid and that will be converted into salt. The plant using this nitrogen salt for their growth. That means those plants which prepare protein, they need nitrogen, so they can take with the help of rhizobium bacteria, and the plant will prepare the protein plant which they prepare their fruits. So this is the first part. In the next part I will show you the further. So thank you, students.